Hey guys, it's Bonnie. Today I am here to do a review for the book Trouble by Pratt. One of the things I wanted to do this year with my channel was more reviews, and so far I'm doing that because right now I'm uploading one for My True Love Gave to Me. It'll obviously already be up, so if you haven't watched that one, I'll link it down below. But today we'll be talking about this book right here, so let's get into it. Trouble is about a 15-year-old girl named Hannah who ends up getting pregnant. And it also follows a boy named Aaron who is new to Hannah's school. The book goes back and forth between these two character perspectives throughout each chapter. Hannah kind of has a bad reputation even before she gets pregnant. She's a girl that kind of sleeps around a lot and whatnot. So when she is pregnant, she gets a lot of like stuff thrown at her from her classmates, and there's all this like, ooh, who's the father? It's probably who knows? So Aaron, after kind of taking her in and being her friend and whatnot, volunteers to be the public father of her child, even though there's no way he possibly could be because they haven't even had sex. Yeah, that's kind of the premise of this book, which I found it to be weird that this was like the description, because that whole thing kind of happens a little bit late into the book, but it's not a spoiler because it's on Goodreads and it's on the back of the book. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. I give it about a 4.5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. To start off by saying this book is totally predictable. I'm not even going to try to hide it. It is. You can basically guess everything that's going to happen, all the big sort of secrets and everything, but it wasn't predictable in necessarily a bad way, if that makes sense. I didn't find it that it took away anything from the book. It just, I don't know, it just made it so that everything made sense that was going to happen. And the story and the writing and the characters were overall a very nice thing to read about, especially because they all kind of have bad things about them. They all have sort of bad characteristics. I mean, they're not like awful people, but they all have trouble. I felt like the characters were very interesting to read about in this book, and for being 15 years old, they weren't as annoying as a lot of YA characters tend to be. They definitely had their moments, both Hannah and Aaron, where it was just like, ugh, but they also felt very mature for their age, but also very immature in the beginning of the book. It's hard to explain. It's kind of hard to even say why that I liked this book so much. It just had a really good overall feeling to it, I think. The writing was really nice. I loved where the story kind of went and how it just unfolded. Really loved how it was kind of broken down. The chapters were very short, and they weren't like chapter 1, chapter 2. It would be like dates of the year, because obviously she is pregnant, so you kind of get to track it like that. And like I said, the chapters are super short, plus they are always split between both Hannah and Aaron's perspective, so it made it seem even faster. It completely flew through this book. It was so easy to get through, and that's what I really loved about it. I also really enjoyed the big kind of look it had on friendship, because Hannah and Aaron are basically just friends, and it just shows Aaron kind of being a really good friend. Also the relationship between Aaron and this elderly man he goes to see named Neville that I really enjoyed in the book. Like I said, it has a very big emphasis on friendship, and that was one of them. For me anyway, I thought it was just a really cute friendship, and I really enjoyed their interactions and whatnot. I did have a couple problems with it though that kept it from being a 5-star. One was kind of the predictability-ness. While it wasn't awful, I still would have liked kind of something that was a little more shocking. And secondly was the ending. I wasn't really happy with how it ended. It's not necessarily how it ended, but where it ended. It ended at a very abrupt point, in my opinion, and I kind of wanted more. Maybe just an epilogue to see how things are going. Because when you read this book, there's kind of a big issue with things, and you don't really hear much of a resolve if you're just supposed to assume it does get, I don't know, you know? I would have liked a better, more concrete ending to this book, because I'm pretty sure it is a standalone. I couldn't see there being a sequel. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. I'm not sure what else to say. I'm really awful at reviews, but hopefully I'll get better as the year goes on. I would say if you're interested in what this book is, like what the topic is, you know, teenage pregnancy and friendship and stuff, I would pick this up because it was really entertaining and it was a fast read, it was light, it was cute, it was, I don't know, it was just really good, it was solid. It wasn't like the most amazing thing that I've ever read in my life, but it was good and I really enjoyed it. Okay, so that is all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in my next one. Bye!